Your bird may look quiet, calm, or simply sleepy. But here is the uncomfortable truth. Birds are experts at hiding illness. In nature, looking weak can make a bird look like an easy target. So many birds try to act normal even when something is wrong. That means by the time a pet bird looks obviously sick, the problem may already be serious. And this is why bird owners need a different mindset. With dogs and cats, illness is often easier to notice. With birds, you sometimes have to become a detective. A gentle detective, not the kind who scares the suspect. Your bird is not going to say, "Excuse me, human, I have been feeling a little off since breakfast." It will give small signals, and your job is to notice them early. The first warning sign is a change in energy. If your bird is usually active, curious, singing, climbing, or destroying toys like a tiny feathered construction worker, and suddenly it becomes quiet, inactive, or uninterested, pay attention. Sleeping more than usual, sitting low, staying still, or looking less alert can all be signs that something is wrong. V, C, A, and Merck/MSD list inactivity, sleeping more, weakness, and reduced interest as common illness signs in pet birds. The second sign is fluffed up feathers. Now, a fluffy bird can look adorable. It may look like a little round bread roll with eyes. But fluffed feathers are not always cute. Birds may fluff when relaxed or cold, but if your bird stays fluffed for a long time, especially with low energy, closed eyes, or poor appetite, it can be a warning sign. Fluffed up or ruffled feathers are commonly listed among illness signs in pet birds. The third sign is appetite. Birds often eat frequently, and a change in eating habits can matter. If your bird stops eating, eats less, ignores favorite food, drops food without really eating, or seems less excited about normal meals, do not ignore it. A bird that is not eating can decline quickly because small birds have fast metabolisms. Changes in appetite and drinking are common signs owners are advised to monitor. The fourth sign is droppings. Yes, we are talking about bird poop. Not glamorous, but very useful. For bird owners, droppings are like the daily health report your bird leaves at the bottom of the cage. Changes in color, amount, consistency, or frequency can signal that something has changed. Merck notes that owners may notice illness through changes in droppings, and healthy bird guidance often emphasizes watching normal droppings so changes stand out. The fifth sign is breathing. This is one you should take seriously. Open mouth breathing, unusual breathing sounds, repeated sneezing, clicking sounds, or the tail moving up and down strongly with each breath that can suggest respiratory trouble. MSD describes difficult breathing, open mouth breathing, sneezing, and tail bobbing in respiratory disorders affecting pet birds. Also watch the voice. If your bird usually sings, chirps, talks, or calls, then suddenly becomes quiet, sounds different, or stops interacting as usual, that change matters. Birds communicate a lot through routine sounds, so silence can be a health clue. V. C. A lists changes in vocalization among signs of illness, and Merck notes that owners may notice changes in vocalizations or increased sleeping. The key is not to panic over one tiny change. Birds have moods. They nap. They molt. They have lazy moments. The real warning is a pattern. Fluffed feathers plus sleeping more, low appetite plus quiet behavior, breathing changes plus weakness, droppings changing plus reduced activity. When several signs appear together, do not wait and hope the bird just needs rest. Here is the best habit. Learn your bird's normal. Normal appetite, normal energy, normal droppings, normal voice, normal posture, normal sleeping routine. Once you know the baseline, small changes become easier to catch. You do not need to be paranoid, you need to be observant. And please remember this, YouTube can help you learn warning signs, but it cannot diagnose your bird. This video is for awareness, not diagnosis. If your bird is weak, not eating, breathing strangely, bleeding, sitting on the cage floor, suddenly inactive, or getting worse, contact an avian veterinarian as soon as possible. A good bird owner does not wait until the bird looks obviously sick. A good bird owner notices small changes early. Because your bird may not tell you loudly, it may whisper through behavior, and the sooner you listen, the better chance you have to help. If you want more practical videos about bird health, bird behavior, and the small signals owners often miss, subscribe to Bird Mind Signals. And tell me in the comments, what change would worry you most in your bird? Fluffed feathers, low appetite, quiet behavior, breathing changes, or unusual droppings?